Good morning, or should I say, wakey, wakey. Better yet, Cockerel Doodle Doo to you all. How are we doing today on this Monday morning? Hope you're all good. Hope you're well. So, before we get into today's episode of Cockerel Doodle Doo, just a quick word about our sponsors, Secure IT VPN. VPNs are becoming a huge thing in today's world, and especially when you're paying huge subscription fees to your cable provider worldwide. If you ever miss not watching every single moment of your team, whether it be football, any of the North American sports, rugby, cricket, boxing, pay-per-views, movies, TV shows, anything, having a VPN is your way to help save money. With this VPN, you won't have to miss a single beat of any of the mentioned features and sports, movies, and everything that goes with it. Because the Secure IT VPN, you can block where you are actually staying and change and trick your computer to knowing that you're in the country where you want to watch the sports. So, for instance, I can talk about Canada. We have Fubo for the Premier League, which is, I think, about £80 for every single Premier League game for the year. £80 for the year. And for as little as £5 a month, by using Secure IT VPN, all you need to do is tell your computer or your tablet, your device, you're in Canada, sign up to Fubo, and there you go. So for as little as £5 per month, you can have access to Secure IT VPN and a plethora of TV content. So we also have a code for them. Simply use secureitvpn.com/TOTour. That's secureitvpn.com/TOTour. So now that's done, let's get into today's episode and what it's all about. Not going to talk about the game because, as you would have seen, a new feature coming from Tottenham on Tour, you have the reaction with Brian Ireland, who will give you a breakdown every single game on the day of that game happening. So check that out, because that will be coming out within the first hour or two of every single game we play, win, lose or draw. So today I'm going to talk about something very close to my heart. I'm going to talk about the protests and the social media trolls. So let's get into this. Yesterday we had another protest outside the stadium, opposite the club shop, where we always are, at 11 a.m. Until near kickoff. I didn't think I could make that one, which would have been my first one, my very, very first one. But I realised when I woke up at 8 a.m, the reason I thought I was going to miss it is I was doing the watch along for Forest with Ben from We Are Tottenham TV, and I had to be there for quarter to 3. Sorry. And I thought, wait a minute, the protest started at 11. I could go down there for a couple of hours and lend my support. And I always do as I say and say as I do when it comes to the protests, whether it be to people's liking or not. But I got there. I was there straight away to meet the top man, Mr. Boogie Boogie Boogie. And Boogie 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 is a top man. As is the entire family, the Levy Out family. And he's one of the ones that has been everywhere, done everything, as well as people like Billy Carnes, Andrew Cooper, and many, many others. Graham Levine. People will know Graham from when I started to protest with Ryan Isaacs at the beginning of last transfer window. There's so many, many more that I can name, but I could obviously go on for ages. So I'm not going to waste the time going through that. But of course, I want to give a big up to Boogie Boogie Boogie, because Boogie is a top guy. But yeah, we did another one, and especially after the defeats to Milan, Wolves, Sheffield United. Said that in the wrong order, but you get my drift. You thought people would come. If you based it on what people say in YouTube chats and on Twitter, there's 62,000 people going to that game. And I can personally guarantee that out of that 62,000, minus the away fans, obviously, let's say 57 odd, minus the corporate and all that. There's probably a big amount of people that want Levy out. They say Levy out, yet they don't come. I don't know why. Some people listen. Some people reach out to me and say, "Brian, listen, I don't because the numbers aren't big enough. When the numbers are bigger, I'll come." Listen, whether I agree with that or not is not the question. What I do appreciate and do respect is the honesty. If you can't come, don't say you're coming. If you are coming and you come, fantastic. But the people that say they are coming and then don't, the numbers are just ridiculous. Now, I completely understand where people may be 200 miles away, have an elderly parent, or sick relative, or work commitments, or family commitments, everything like that. We all totally understand it, completely, totally, and utterly. But there's someone that came down from Guildford and Wales yesterday. Both came to watch the game, but they popped over to say hello and sat with us, or stood with us for about 20, 30 minutes. I don't get it. I don't get it. When we went to the training grounds this January, we had more numbers there. It was about 70 at top whack, 60 maybe. 60 definitely, but 70 maybe at the pinnacle, at the peak of it. And that was at 10 a.m. with a week's notice on a random Saturday when there's no football. So people gave up their Saturday mornings to get there for 10 a.m. And every protest we do, we get a few more numbers, and then they start coming back when we're there because they know we're there and they stick with us and stand with us. I just don't get it. You'd think after the three defeats that we had that were embarrassing performances, embarrassing ways of going out, no silverware again for another season confirmed. I just don't know what we need to do to get people to go, do you know what? Enough is enough. I don't want this anymore. I'm going to take action. And listen, if you don't want to protest, that's fine. I get it, or I don't get it, but I get it's your right to do what you want to do. But I don't get the people that say they do want change and they are going to come and they are going to do something, and then just don't. Even when we were at the training ground, they said, "Why don't you do it at the home game so people can come and help?" So we do it like we did all last year. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't know what it's going to take for people to finally come and stand with us, or see the light, or vote with their feet and not turn it up at the state. Listen, whatever way you protest, it is your way of doing it, and that's fine. But I need to talk about the trolls. Now, there's a few things they do that are starting to really just pathetic. Just pathetic. So first of all, they take pictures when we get there at 11 a.m. Now, at 11 a.m., there's people like me, Ryan Isaacs, Boogie, Andrew Cooper, and a few others. Like I said, I'm not going to go into huge. There's Graham, that are getting the banners up. You'll see all the banners that are there. And the reason we say we're starting at 11 a.m. is because if we say 12, 1, 2, people will get there late. So at least if we're there at 11 and doing stuff, we're there. But there's people that take pictures of when we're setting up and go, "Oh, big turnout." And I see people taking photos, which everyone does. That's fair play. But I'm always doubting, are you taking a photo as a Levy out fan and spreading it on your social media, or sharing it within your WhatsApp groups, whatever? Are you tourists that just want to soak in the ambience and everything that's going on? Ambience, bloody hell, that's a posh word for me. Or the atmosphere? Or are you one of these people that like to be a troll and take a picture and they go, ha, 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 which is quite frankly pathetic. Because I can show you pictures where there's more numbers. And the funny thing that makes me laugh about it is they go on about the numbers. Yes, they could be better. They could be a lot better. But I had one today who, and a lot of people love to tag me specifically. And I get that. I'm on YouTube. I've been saying this for 3 years on YouTube, 15 years away from social media. And obviously, I do it on YouTube as well as Twitter. So I get it. But when they say opposite outside the club shop, let's block the club shop, that's not us. When they said arrange a walkout on the Man City game, that's not us. But yet, because it's Levy out, they come looking for some certain people, and I'm one of them. It's just ridiculous. But what gets me as well, there's one today. I'm not going to mention his name because I don't go beneath. I'm beneath. These people are beneath me. I don't. It's beneath me insulting people. People know I won't never ever make it personal. I may attack people as in Levy in or people that don't do anything, but I'll never attack people individually. I've suffered with mental health for a long time in my life, and I know what the effects of that can have. So I just don't do it. But these people try to do it. And one of them today said, oh, yeah, these ones are being really successful. And I've said it a billion times. Yes, we'd love the numbers to pick up. We would love more people to be there. We'd love to be 250, 300, 400, 500, 1,000, whatever it may be. But for such a small gathering that people keep going on about, I'll take you back to last year at the training ground. Last year at the training ground, when me, Ryan and Graham started the training ground, by the end of the window, we were dominating Tottenham social media with the Levy out stuff. We got into the Sun, Mirror, other publications, got on Sky Sports, the BBC, and really started something going. Yeah, Kulusevski and Bentancur came and it shut us up because we thought we were going to have a summer and generally no transfers, and it worked out well. Well done. The NFL protest, where I flew home from Toronto and I could have flown home a couple of months earlier to see my family after COVID, but I said parents and my nephews and my niece, I can't come home straight away because then I won't be there for the NFL protest. All the way from Toronto, studying with everyone again. We got into the New York Times. We got into a load of publications across the world. We had people talking about the Spurs web, Ali Gold, again on social media. But this window that we've just had, and still now, we've been everywhere. It has been the Trust have come out and forced answers, not that the answers were relevant or satisfactory. Twitter has been dominated by it again. I personally have been on Sky Sports and BT, as have others. We've made newspaper headlines. It's been a constant conversation across all social media and places like TalkSport and other media outlets that go on YouTube or on the television. It's been sung loudly at games. More people have come out, and the players have started coming out. Eric Torsfet, Ramon Vega, Jamie O'Hara, Jermaine Genius, Peter Crouch. I could go on and on. Ex-players and managers have spoken about it. Harry Redknapp has come out. There's been ex-players and managers that haven't represented Tottenham and chairman talking about it. There has been commentators talking about it. Yet somehow we aren't being successful. We've never said this is going to happen in a day, a month, a week, a year. But these trolls that come for me, I'm living rent-free in their heads. They at me for attention. And it's just pathetic. It's just pathetic. Listen, I don't go searching for your Twitters and start going, oh, well, by the way, when we've lost, what do you say now? What do you do? What do you think? Oh my God. I don't do that. I don't do that. Because I don't believe in it. But yet again, the second that there's not a lot of people at the protest, out they come. Out they come. Because they sit there and accept mediocrity. They sit there and accept struggling to try and claim full spot, the success. After, remember that 150 million investment. Yeah, we're going in the right direction. Things are happening. Well, we're out of both cups. And we're going to struggle to get top four again. Maybe get it. But that's what you're accepting. The same shit, season in, season out. Quite frankly, I stand by all the Levy outers, whether they're on the pavement, on social media. They want change. They want change. We want change. And never forget, we do this all because we want better of our football club. And the final thing I say as well is the people that say we're violent, we're toxic, we're alcohol, we're drinking, we're doing drugs, we're anti-Semitic. First of all, I'm Jewish, and the people that stand there support a team that's called the Yid Army. So we throw that one out. That's crap. Drinking. A lot of us are recovering alcoholics or have chosen through whatever reason not to drink. There might be the odd person that stands there with a beer. They're very, very odd. But we've said that we want to try and send out the right message and prefer not to have alcohol. But if it means people coming with a couple of cans to stand with us rather than giving money to the bars or in the goal line bar or any bar in the entertainment complex, fine. Drugs, forget it. Violence. Not once have we been violent. Not once have we raised our hand or done anything. In fact, the police come and chill and stand and sit and talk with us and ask what this is all about. They come and relax and chill with us. So again, it's nonsense. So you may think you're getting your 15 minutes of being clever. You may think you're getting your 15 minutes of being funny, but you're not. You're just not. So the process will still be coming. I will still be, as will everyone else within this family that I have become a wonderful part of. We all look after each other. We all stand up for each other. We are a family that want what's best for the football club. And like I said, big up to every single person. You will know who you are, either in the WhatsApp groups for Levy Out that I'm in, the family, the people that support us on social media, whether it be Twitter, whether it be the YouTube channels I go on, whether it be Spaces. Big up to all of you is all I can say. So, was kind of a rant without a rant, but a rant nevertheless. All I can say when it comes to this is thanks for listening. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Cockerel Doodle Doo is going to be becoming more regular. I'm just not going to do it when there's no news, just for the sake of it. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, Levy out.